Hello and welcome back to LP's LP of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Last episode, we finally completed our circle of light routes around the pit of magma that is at the base of Mount Doom. Well, technically it's Death Mountain, but Mount Doom sounds cool too because I do love me some Tolkien. Anyways, today we are going to investigate the Scorching Colosseum just because I flew over it yesterday and it looked really neat. I'm looking for treasure, and a Colosseum seems like the sort of place you might hope to find someplace with treasure inside of it. Perhaps, maybe. Fingers crossed, eyeballs crossed, everything is crossed in hopes that I'm correct. And after we complete this Colosseum, we are going to go start the dungeon that lies just off to the south of our location here. Hopefully, of course, we're able to deal with this in a reasonable amount of time. Goodness gracious, it's gonna be helpful if we don't freaking die first. And there we go. Now we can actually enter the Colosseum. Let's take a quick look around though, before we jump down there, just to make sure we're not getting ourselves into anything too crazy. Doesn't actually seem to be anything happening here, other than, of course, you know, the ominous looking red spot in the middle. Wait, is that what I think it is? It's a treasure chest, confirmed by my camera. Well, hot dog, let's just go grab that baby. Right quickly, we get the prize. Oh, wait. Okay, we get a couple of moblins. That's not something that we're inherently afraid of, right? Granted, this dude does have a large hammer, so I'm gonna have to, our good friend Yunobo, to do something about that. Oh, I broke the Stalnox Pounder. Goodness gracious. Well, let me just grab these things real quick. Grab the claymore. Very good job, Yunobo. Get rid of you. Beautiful. Oh, it's something of a gauntlet. Okay, now we've got some more. Well, these are tougher guys, actually. These are, I think, the black ones, because they got the big, like, bison horns on their forehead. No matter. We'll deal with them properly. Don't you come smacking me. Golly gee williker. You did it, and I told you not to. I told you not to smack me. You get on the ground. I say you get on the ground. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. There you go, now you're on the ground. You are almost dead, so it means you gotta get dead. Very good, you're trying to smack my friend. Very good. Oh, good, nice defense there, Yunobo. Good poke, too. It's very helpful having the companions. In fact, we should get some more of them. Next up, those are the black ones. So the horned one that I just dealt with were the blue. Let's do a fuse. Well, actually, let's just do better weapons here. Let's use the Ice Breath Lysel Reaper, and just to keep things cool. Oh, he dodged me. He's got moves like freaking Jagger. Look at this, it's immaculate. You there. Get frozen once more. I froze myself, which is inadvisable. And we're already down food. I spent a good amount of time yesterday cooking, but chickamungus, it was not enough, clearly. I'm gonna have to take greater care to not get hit if I wanna complete this, because I can't imagine that this is the last one. I guess black moblins are the strongest of the moblins, but they're not the strongest enemy that there are in the game. Goodness gracious. Get out of here. Get out of here. You get slapped like silly. Give me your horns. All right, next up we have, ooh, what are you? A silver moblin. Goodness gracious. That's heinous. Oh, it's not armored, is it? It's got a giant freaking club. Let's freeze you. I said let's freeze you. Why you gotta dodge me like, wow! He is very agile, and I am very inaccurate. There we go. He's been frozen. Now not Daruk, excuse me, that's your ancestor. Now Yunobo can do the thing. Very good. Now maybe I would be better served if I just used a stronger weapon here. We have the Frost Gleeok Reaper. Continue to do the freeze damage and deal with him right quickly. One more. Beautifully done. There's still yet more. A whole freaking assortment of them. Silver Moblin horn. Doesn't look like a horn to me, but it's a nasty looking rock hard horn. Attach it to a weapon. Or of course, as we all know, you can freaking cook it, which is not something we want to do. You're down. You're down. And you are going to be easily dealt with, so you just go away so that you don't pose us any annoyances. Similarly, well, actually, oh, it's one of each. I see now. It's one of each. This is the spiked iron ball hammer, which yields a powerful flurry rush during interesting. So a flurry rush is an extra capability. I'm probably going to want to take that as opposed to this soldier's claymore. I'll pick that up here. I need to do... Well, I don't have a bow. Hot dog. I have burned through so many bows over the last couple of episodes. It's quite astounding, really. Let's grab the spoils over here. We need to isolate these guys and put one down. You fusing over there? You fuse that? You got the long? No, you get down. Get out of here. Oh, buddy, I hear you swinging and dinging, and I don't appreciate it. You get frozen. Get out of here. Thank you, Yunobo, for dealing with that guy. I am going to single out the silver guy. The silver guy's very strong. Looks like... Oh, you didn't finish him off, Yunobo. What are you doing? Why'd you leave him? It's very sporting of you to not, kill an enemy when he's down, or kick him when he's down, rather, but it's kind of what we need to happen. Woo-wee! There's a lot going on here! Oh, this guy's almost dead. Nearly. Yunobo, can you deal with him? You need to leave me alone for a second, all right? You're getting too fast. You're dead. I think that's it. Good job, Yunobo. Very good. Now we can really lay it on him. Give him the thrashing that he deserves. There's one more. No, that's it. That's it. So the Colosseum has been completed. TRG Colosseum is markedly more offensive than I remember. Spiked iron ball hammer, which I think is what the big dude was carrying. You better served with a few other things over here. Delicious. Look at all these horns. What do we get for our troubles? Ooh, I'm so excited. We get Xant's helmet from Twilight Princess. Now that is freaking cool. Unfreezable, the ruthless usurper king of the Twilight Realm wore a helmet much like this one. It's a rather rare find. That's freaking sweet. Xant, not necessarily the prettiest guy in the world. Big old bug eyes. So we're going to go back to the Ember headdress because this also gives us the added effect of increased attack in hot areas, which is kind of where we find ourselves. And Xant's effect of unfreezable doesn't seem like it'll be particularly helpful in this area. Though maybe I am wrong. Let's get rid of the Soldier 2 Blade. I say let's get rid of the Soldier 2 Blade and get the Spiked Ball Hammer because that is a little bit stronger. What else is relatively weak? I guess the Black Boko Spear would be next weakest, but I don't think there's anything here that we would want to replace it with. The Knight's Claymoreception. No, it doesn't look like there is. So they fused the vertebrae onto that one, which is interesting. There's another Knight's Claymore. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like we're good here, and everything is fused on our person. So now we can ascend back up to the top and go over. Well, I can take a photo. And now we can go over into the dungeon. Or at least towards the dungeon. I don't know. The Rito journey involved the ascent up to the dungeon. So I have to imagine there's still yet some sort of, I don't know, journey we have to undertake. Although I guess this could be considered the journey, right? Like getting down here at all is something of a task. And we definitely did some fighting and stuff. Far more fighting than we actually needed to do, right? Because we came in right here. And we very well could have just progressed straight up to the temple or the dungeon or whatever it is itself. And I chose instead to investigate because, as we've talked about before, that's really one of the most significant appeals about a game like this. If it affords you the ability to explore, well, hot dog, I'm going to do it. Because we wouldn't have gotten Xant's deliciously hideous friggin' helmet without it. And there's also a large Poe up there being guarded by a like that I would very much like to do something with. Oh, shoot, you got your tongue out. Let me come smack it. There we go. Get out of here, Satan. I'm gonna go up there, but what do we get for our troubles? A fire-like stone? I very much could have guessed that. Ooh, some fire fruit as well. We don't really have any lack of fire arrows in this sort of place because all of our normal arrows kind of ignite on their own. Strong Zonite Shield, 26. I think that stands to be replacing this one. Very good. Very good. Now let's go up here. And interesting to me is that we came down right at that light root, But I didn't investigate this area. The closest area to where we came, I did not investigate. I guess it's because I purposefully steered away from the journey to the temple. And I guess that lies in between where we landed and the temple itself. So it kind of makes sense. We'll do that today. There's some pose down there. Is that a chest? No, that's a hydrant. Okay, there's a few hydrants down there. We'll grab the pose at the very least, and we will dispatch these fine fellas first. Hello? Did you miss me? Good night to you, and to you. Oh, I missed the headshot on that one. And that one? Fine. No headshots for you. But we will have spankings delivered upon you. I'm breaking the zonite here. Didn't mean to do that because I'm going to waste the durability of my precious weapon. Yes, burn alive. You're dead. I don't even hit you. I don't even need to hit you. Oh, you are doing the burning. The fire burning on the dance floor. You're what Sean Kingston was singing about. Get out. Ooh, that should have been a headshot. If you ask me, that was very headshot-licious. Either which way, the foes have been properly dispatched, and we can, in fact, utilize some of the hammers that we got. Very good. Thank you, Tolan, for blowing some wind. I didn't mean to call upon your services, but I suppose there's nothing wrong with a nice, cool breeze anyways. Zonite. Starting to hurt for arrows. We haven't seen any arrows in a little while, and I've definitely used a lot of them lately. There was a brief period in time where I had upwards of 200, but now I'm down below, I think, 50. So, if that's any indication of just how often we've been using the long-range capabilities of our bow, well, there you have it. Oop. See you later, man. It's nice to have the companions, even if I do continually accidentally call on their services. So this is water. Okay, it's very warm water, but it's not too hot for us. We do have the flame guard of our chest plate. It's not perfect, because there are still instances where we get too hot and we have to use the power of elixirs. Elixirs that we no longer have any more of, mind you, and I'm not actually certain if I have any more lizards. I've got one more fireproof lizard, so I'll probably be well served in creating another elixir at our next convenience. Soldier's broadsword would be cool to take, but we can't. More pose! More pose, man! I'm gonna get these ones. Sorry, you triplets over there are gonna have to stay behind, because I don't want to go that far out of the way. We're going this way. And there is one large Poe up there. Oh, it's fine. We've got okay, we've got 450 Poes, which is enough, I suppose, for now. Let's get up here. These guys always have two-handed weapons. This guy does not have a two-handed weapon. What is that? That's not a send. Let's take a photo of the Traveler's Sword, a perfect Traveler's Sword in mint condition. Very good. What should we replace that with? I don't know, to be honest with you. It would be nice if I would have used it for one of these. In fact, I think I might just let it stay. We'll come back and get it another time. Hold the phone! Chickamungus, there is a chest here. Nearly missed it. I nearly missed it. It is Mighty Construct Bow. Thank goodness gracious. Like I just mentioned a few seconds. Oh God. Oh God. No! Like I just mentioned a few moments ago, we are running out of arrows, but we are also running out of bows too. So glad to grab that one. Man, the Poes are plentiful. Goodness gracious. Poes gone wild. This is a particularly grand place. Clearly it is, yep, the Fire Temple. Lost Gorondia rediscovered. So this is Gorondia. Interesting. And it would seem that I was correct. This was the quote-unquote ascent that we experienced for the Wind Temple. Cutscene? Huh? Is this where I heard the voice coming from? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't have your ears. You gonna go ahead? I need you, though, because I need you to bust open this big rock for us. Fire Temple, first floor, Elden Canyon Depths. What is this place? Why is something like this inside Death Mountain? Huh? It's Zorldo! Huh? Princess Zelda! You know, the music here kind of reminds me of the Fire Temple in Ocarina of Time, in the Adult Path. Obviously, it's not the same, but the kind of subtle tone of it, as well as like the human not chanting, I guess, in this instance, but you can hear the choir in the background. And now that's an interesting point too. I don't know if you knew, but the original version of Ocarina of Time has a different theme than the localized American version does. What is that? That is an interesting looking thing. All right, dude. Bust that open. Still sounds like he says, "Why'd you do it?" whenever I grab him, but I'm pretty sure it's I can do it. Inside we go. Any secrets? Nothing particularly. This is very dungeon-like, though. This is super cool. Huh? There's something up ahead, Goro. It's a door. What's that? I don't know. I was going that way anyways, don't you worry. Looks like there's a terminal for us to ignite as well. Presumably, much like the Rito Temple or the Wind Temple, we're going to start up this terminal and we're going to have a set of things to accomplish before we can be granted access into this innermost chamber. The Zelda impersonator is hanging out with the demon, apparently. Oh. Marbled rock roast rises to the ceiling. She's creating a feast. Very interesting. We undoubtedly will be tasked with breaking that. Not good, not good. Princess Zelda's stuck inside there. We gotta hurry and help her. But how do we get in there? Dude, are you serious right now? Look at me. Look at me, Yunobo. You a daft boy. That is not Zelda. We know this by now. Can you not tell? Man, I am Link. I am her personal bodyguard. You'd think I, of all people, would have some amount of inclination as to her actual personality traits, and she sure as heck is not displaying them. So we got a warp, at the very least. Oh, and this does open the door? No, we're going to have to unjam all, 5 hinges up there. I got it. I'm on a case like Sherlock Holmes. You see that? The gate had moved a little just now, Goro. Hear that? There it is again. It's the aura. And presumably the ancestor. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
The gate you must pass through is firmly locked with 5 padlocks. You have the power to unlock them all. Do so, then the gate should open.
Boom. So now we are granted the map, which shows us the location of the 5 terminals. Huh? No denying. I heard it loud and clear this time, but who could it be? And what did they mean by young little rock? I'm a Goron. They did tell us how to open the gate, so they can't be all bad, right? So what we got to do is unlock the 5 locks, then we can get in there. Okay, well, let's do it, I guess. All right, well, let's check the map real quick. It doesn't seem to be a very large place. We came in from... Wait, where did we come in from? Let's orient ourselves here properly. Let's face this way. Yes, so we came in from this way. And there's... Is that stairs? It's a 5-story freaking building, so it is huge. And it would seem that 2 are on the first floor. 1 on the second floor. None at all on the third floor. 1 on the 4th and 1 on the 5th. So if 1 or 2 are on the first floor, closest one's over here. Might as well go investigate that first, just in the namesake of time. Though potentially we won't be able to get into it because in the Wind Temple, the very closest one that I went to, we were not able to access, and this one looks very much barred from entry as well. Yeah, I don't think we can get in there yet. Okay. Although maybe... No, we don't want to do that. Let's go to the other first floor. We're going to have to do something with whatever that is. Not certain what it wants from us just yet. Goodness gracious, let's try to not burn ourselves alive just yet. I mean, there's a time and a place for everything, and this is not the time, though it is the place, for that. Construct, hello, friend. Good night. You'll be watching over this very diligently. I'm so sorry that I've got to not get shot. You shot my friend. How very rude. Let's use this. I don't want to use the Demon King's bow any more than we have to because that's only getting stronger each time we gain a heart container. Eliminate you. It's nice that this freezes them in place when it kills them because I was actually afraid of hitting that guy and sending him into the lava here and losing out on the spoils from his body. But the freezing capabilities held him in place. So we gotta get over there? Looks like we might have to take a minecart or something. But we can cross this way. So this is going to help us in some fashion. Hydrants, that is a good. Yes, let's use the power of Ultra Hand to hold it. In fact, we'll actually just get it. Goro, come on now, man. Oh, I was hoping it wouldn't use our battery, but it is. It's okay. We can use it to create a way this way. Keep spraying. There you go. Just keep spraying. Keep spraying. A little more over there. The freaking capacity these things have is huge. Like, it just keeps spraying and spraying and spraying. And the battery is not getting eaten up very much. Let's attach that to there. And this should be good enough for us to traverse, right? I left a gap right here. Whee! But we barely did it. We almost jumped over that platform. Now you come with us, because I have, well, bring the whole thing. Why not? You can never have too many platforms. But you can shut off real quick. What is this? Oh, I see. But what is the purpose of that? It just rotated this? Interesting. I wonder if there are other ones down the way that it also affected. Either which way, it's going. So we should take this fire hydrant with us, I'm thinking. I'm not going to attach it so that it doesn't get turned on when I turn on this fan. Let's go. Let's see what happens here. Launch at that. Launch at that. Launch. Oh, I can't. No! You hit it. We hit it, but we hit it late, and I threw off my hydrant. Okay, whatever. We're over somewhere else, and there's a hydrant, so I guess all's well anyways. Oh, boy. Another one of you. Isn't it absolutely heinous? Yes, you're disgusting. We know it. You love it. We hate it. Good night. Get out of here. I'm going to break my weapon on you. Thankfully, we have 2 other frost swords, thanks to the frost Gleeok a few episodes back. Chest inside the fire. Strong Zonite shield. We've got a couple of those now. I think, yeah, we can finally get rid of the Dragonbone Boko bow. Well, actually, we can get rid of this, the soldier shield, excuse me, and that's not a Boko bow, that's a shield. Though I suppose you could try to fire an arrow with it. It probably wouldn't do very well, but it would work somehow. Okay, no, come here, stay with me. Stay with me. You say you can do it, then do it. Ooh, what? You can do me do it, and I can do me do it. Bah, bah, bah. What is that from? There's nothing to... I think that's Anastasia. Man, I haven't seen that movie in forever. All right, let's just get up here. Come here, Goro. Goro. We probably have to... He's like, man, I'm a Goron. Okay, let's burn ourselves alive. But I thought the Gorons are immune to lava, right? I remember in the Majora's Mask... Okay, we are stuck over here. I remember in Majora's Mask, we would turn into Goron Link and we'd like roll around in the lava. Granted, if the lava was still too deep, we would sink in it and die. But, oh, there he went. You over here now? Can you come back? Where you at? Where you at, buddy? Come over here and we can destroy this together. Maybe. All right, I'm gonna try and jump one more. There we go. Okay, let's make a pathway somehow. I think that's what it wants us to do. He's suffering a little bit. But it doesn't look... Ooh, that's a chest. I was like, what is that? I see something I didn't see before. Oh, there's a switch here. What is this switch? Well, it's a good thing that was down. And also, I didn't see this. I mean, I think I did see this, actually, but I didn't think of this. This is going to be what creates the pathway down here that we desire. The pathway we crave, the pathway we need, ultimately, I believe, in order to do this thing. So you just sit right there, get going on producing us a platform, please, and thank you. And then let's go Goro. Maybe not. Okay, we need to create more platforms and then stack them together so that you have the right angle on this thing. Welp. Well, that didn't work anyway how I wanted it to. Oh, man. Right there. Sure, and I'll make a few more. Okie dokie, our bridge is almost completed, is now complete. Now are you ready for this, dude? Come here, please. Please come here, please, I need you! There we go. Goodness gracious, that was probably not the way they wanted it. Maybe it was. It just seemed a little bit more difficult than it needed to be.
Huh?
Whoa, Link, check that out. That looks like a gong. It does look, hey, look at that. We're on the same wavelength, you and I, Yunobo. But first, let's grab a couple of hydrants in capsule form. Be good to have, especially in a very, warm place, to say the least, like this. You want to ring this gong for me, dude? With your entire body? It'll probably make sound waves that would damage everyone's eardrums within, a 2-mile radius, but it's fine. Link's wearing earplugs.
That must be the first
It's hair. He's got so much hair, it just goes into his ears. It's quite sad, really. In fact, he's gotten a few ear infections as a result, but he's a hero, so he doesn't complain. Now, we won't complain either as we continue forward. We've got 20% of the gongs that I've discovered rung, and I'd have to imagine that this minecart here is going to take us to the next one. Either that or it takes us back. It looks like it's taking us up somewhere. Where is our cart? Where did our cart go? Thankfully, they gave us another one. Pretty odd that it just disappeared like that, though. Maybe it's because we died. I guess that would make some sort of sense. And we will bring another hydrant as well, just in case. Just in case. I know that we do have hydrants now in capsule form, but it's not a bad thing to have extra hydrants, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. I guess that's fine, whatever. Let's go. Let's go. We are a water machine. Oh, I need you to do it here. There you go. Thank you, good sir. Is there any more for us? Oh, we are under attack, it would seem. You, go. Knock him into the pit, thank you. Should we get on that? Should we have jumped over there? There's a chest, wait! Oh, maybe that was ill-advised. I see a chest and I'm just drawn to action. We get some arrows, not completely amazing, but definitely necessary. Unfortunately, though, kind of puts us in a tough spot here. Let's get on this wall here. Maybe we will be able, yeah, we should be able to jump skipping around this thing. Dang, we're all the way over there, though. Slightly ill-advised. Not completely certain that the arrows were worth it, but we do have Tulin, who's going to help us get across, aren't you, bud? Yeah, atta boy. That was even better than I could have hoped for. Now, we are somewhere else entirely? What happens if we hit this? Just turns it around. I don't understand that. What is the purpose? Don't know, but we're somewhere else entirely now. Let's take a look at the map. We are on the 2nd floor, technically, which means we need to go this direction. So we need to get onto this track and go this way. And then what is this right here? Oh, is that? Hold on. Did we press that button and it... I think I see. Maybe we didn't need to do that button, but we do need to hit that big old button back there. You see it right there, the green one? I think that's what changes the fork. Get ready, buddy. I need you to hit that. Perfect. And now we can go this direction. Excellent. Now, get off. Yes. Oh, well, it stopped us anyways. We got some igneous boys here. I'd very much like to not get burned alive, so I'm going to bring out the heart of their friend, the Ignotalis hammer, and pop, skidoo. Well, never mind. You got to him first. Very well done, Yunobo. Oh, Yunobo, his bloodlust knows no bounds. He sees fiery little children, and he says, what? Death. Immediately. So if we hit this, that will send our cart flying that way, and I don't want to do that just yet. In fact, I'd rather go over here and investigate this. If we take that, what does that happen? Oh, it lowers the pathway. And that is actually where the next terminal is, though, isn't it? But then what's to the right? Maybe we need to get over there, hit that, and then we go over to the right. Do something over there. I don't know. We're right here right now. So I'm going to do this first, just because I think that makes sense for the sake of time. Doesn't make sense to not put this on the track. Come on. Help me help you, buddy. Anything for us here that we need to be aware of? Doesn't look like it. Let's just change our weapon back out to this, which is going to break. Not yet. Anytime now, though, that's going to be destroyed. And no, nothing to kill. It stinks a little bit for me that you can't aim with the gyro when you're doing that, when you're driving. You have to aim with the stick, and I'm not very good at the stick aiming. Ooh, thank goodness. I was like, we need a hydrant. You can aim with the gyro on pretty much any other occasion when you're aiming at all, but not then. Now, if we come here, just drop this here. Make us some platforms. We're going to stick you right there, and when the next one pops open, use them. Look at this, we were doing it good, and now that's gonna break. We're gonna build it high so that it gets stuck on this platform underneath us and doesn't go away. Because there is definitely like some sort of flow here. Actually, I could just do it like this, couldn't I? If I wanted to be real intelligent about it. There we go. Now, we'll continue to build our bridge. This is a nice looking bridge. I mean, it's very actually not nice looking, to be honest with you. It's actually kind of scary, but it's gonna do the job. Gosh darn it, and that ultimately is all that matters. Doesn't matter how it looks, it just matters function, right? Function over form, I believe is the term. So we can just get the solution to the problem here. All will be well. We're gonna have a crap ton of freaking extra platforms as a result. All right, Yunobo, you ready to go across this totally up to code thing? You coming? Yunobo. You know, bro, I could use you. Come on, man. Yes, Goro, indeed. Can you do it from here? You could do it from here. I didn't even need to build the bridge. I built the bridge regardless, though. And even more platforms spawn as a result, which is cool. And look at this. It's a friend. Good night, sweet prince. Oh, it didn't kill you. Well, our friend killed you. That's very fine. Strong Zonite shield. That's 26, right? So now we can get rid of that one, which is on fire anyways. And we got the horn. Do we have anything to fuse the horn with? We do. We have a long throw. Rusty broadsword. I don't actually want to do that, to be honest with you. I'd rather fuse the horn of the construct with a Zonai sword. They seem to work a lot better in conjunction with other Zonai weapons. But we can fuse that. We got that equipped. Cool. Boom, we got a 29. We got some strong weapons now. All right, Goro. Mr. Bro. Gongalicious. Boom, that is 2 of 5. We are 40% done with this dungeon. Although probably a little bit closer to like 33% done because the boss fight itself, while not counting among those 5 objectives, is in fact the penultimate objective in this whole thing, and it's at least a significant percentage itself. So, at least we've made progress, ultimately. We will go back the direction we came, I suppose, because we didn't need to do that thing over to the left like I thought we did. That other bridgeway over yonder. I'm curious about it, though, still, right? I would be remiss if I left that unexplored. So, let's spin this back around. I guess we could have just hit this, and that's what that's for. We'll just do it this way. You know, we are we're a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. Or special buttons, I suppose. They're male, right? That's a male button. I suppose I didn't ask what they identify as. Oh, no! I need a cart. Why do my carts keep despawning? Getting too far away from them, I guess. You come hither, my friend, and then you will provide transport for us to get to the next leg of whatever this is. What was that? What was that? Something on the ground here? Flint? Interesting. Now, please open. It opens that. There we go. I was like, wait a minute. It only did the one thing. No, we're good. Now, onward. Oh, God, made me sick a little bit. I almost jumped off into the fiery abyss below. That would have been pretty sad. Hello, friend. Your death will be sad for you. So it seems that there was just a chest over here, which is good enough for me, really, to come over here and adventure. What is this? Nothing, it would seem. And this? What is this, a bench? It's hideous. All right, chest time. What do we get for our troubles? What is our reward for exploration? It is 10 arrows. Again, it's pretty consistent. It's like they heard me lamenting my arrow or lack of arrow situation. Very good. I do appreciate them and their, listening abilities. We'll use this man. Very good. Now, back over to this chunk where we will then, I guess, go up a floor? I believe that's everything we needed on this floor. Let's stop. Let's stop. Oh. We're not stopping. I guess we're going back this way. Oh, that's just fine because, yes, we have gotten everything we needed on the second floor, and we will utilize the cart system in an effort to get up a floor because it does seem like there is some connection there in this vicinity. But that's going to happen next time. So, thank you so very much for watching. We appreciate it. Me, Unobo, and Tolan. We all appreciate it. Link too, I suppose, but Link is just an extension of me because this is a Let's Play. Either which way, we appreciate you. We hope we see you tomorrow.